Mathematicians!
That's me!
That is you. Hi guys, I'm so glad you're here with me again. Today we're going to be talking about add-ins. Now we've always known what an add-in is, right? When we're looking at a math mountain, it's the two add-ins when they're put together, they give us the total. Today in this lesson, we're going to be talking about adding up add-ins, more than 3. So for example, let's target over here. Let's say Mrs. Seitz has 36 feet. I'll put an FT for feet. Plus I added 73 feet to that. And then I added 26 feet. So I could even make this into a story problem. I have 36 feet of ribbon. I bought 73 feet of blue ribbon. And I bought 26 feet of yellow ribbon. How much ribbon do I have? So I'm looking at 3 add-ins, and I'm looking for the total of how much I have. And the total I'm looking for is going to be about feet. Let me stop and remind you. I could say I have 36 apples, and my friend gave me 73 apples, and then I bought 26 apples. How many apples do I have? So right now the label is feet. So don't let that make it seem like it's any different if it was apples or oranges or dogs or cats or even Pop-Tarts, right? Okay, so we have 36 as an add-in, 73 is an add-in, and 26. How I put those 3 add-ins together really determines what you choose to do. Some boys and girls will take all 3 add-ins and they'll just basically pile them on top of each other with the 10s under the 10s and the 1s under the 1s. They'll just add it up this way. So we have 6. I'm going to go right to the other 6. Yep, I've got a double. That makes 12. And 12 and 3 more is 15. So I'm going to leave my 5 1s behind and bring my 10. And then I'm going to add up my 10s. I have a 70 and a 30. Right there, I've got 10 10s. I have a 100. This is when we have to remember our place value. I have a 100 plus a 10, 110, plus 2 more 10s, 130. So I have 130, which is 13 10s. So there's my answer if I added them all together. Some friends will take 2 of the numbers. I'll just take 36, and I'm going to take that 26 because I like the 6 and 6 in the 1s place. It right away makes me think of a 12. So I made a 12. I leave my 2 extra 1s, carry my 10, 20, 30, yep, 50, and another 10 is 60. But I still need to add this 3rd add-in. Then I'm going to put 73 here. I'm going to take the total of those 2 add-ins because I want to find the total of all 3. And I'm going to add that. 3 and 2, absolutely, that makes a 5. 70 and 60, 7 10s and 6 10s is 13 10s. 130. My answer is 135. Same answer. Just doing it a different way. So friends, there are different ways to do it. I'm going to stretch you right now. I even have friends that just leave it like this, horizontal, and they add up their 1s that way. I'm not kidding. They'll go 6 and 6 is 12, 3 more is 15, and they'll say, I've got a 15. And then they'll go with their 10s. 70 and 30, yep, 100, 120, and that 10, 130 with the 5 1s, 135. Friends even do it like that. You have to decide the method that works for you when we're adding up our add-ins. So I'm going to ask Tommy to come on over and come behind my shoulder. And we're going to look at problem number 3. In your text, there is a problem number 3 with lesson number 4. So on problem number 3, they're talking about a route. That's like a distance around something. We're going to be talking a lot about that perimeter, which we talked about before. But they're talking about a route. Here is the route a customer takes while shopping at the store. How far does the customer walk altogether? So you can even follow. They went from the door, 35 feet. Then they went 38 feet. Then they went 24 feet. And then they went 26 feet. They're asking you for the distance around. I'm hoping you're thinking perimeter at home. So let me take those numbers up here. I pulled them off and I put them on my paper. So I knew that those numbers were important. And I could, if I want to make sure that I know that I'm looking for feet, because that's what they're always doing. I'm going to put an F and a T for the abbreviation of feet. And I'm looking for the total. I'm looking for the distance around. I'm looking for the perimeter. So friends, again, there's ways you could do it. You could take all 4 of your add-ins and you could stack them and add them all at once. You could do that. You could also, if you choose to, you could take 2 of them and add them together first. I'm going to do that one right now. 6 and 5, we know that makes a 10 with 1 extra 1. Carry that 10, collect up all my 10s. I have 6 10s, which would be 60 with the 1. Now I'm going to add these 2 numbers together because they're also add-ins. Let me add those together. 38 and 24. Again, that 8 and that 4 makes a 10 with 2 extra 1s. So that would be 12. And there's my 10. I'm bringing it over. I have, again, my 20 and my 30 and my 10. Yep, I've got 60. And now, friends, I have the total of those 2 add-ins and these 2 add-ins. I'm going to take those totals and find the final total of all 4. Do you see what I'm doing? This is just another method. 2 and 1 is 3. 60 and 60. We know 6 and 6 is, it's 12. And 6 10s and 6 10s is 12 10s. So that would be 120. So my answer really is 123. I added up my add-ins this way. I would get that same total if I stacked them. Some friends might be like, nope, how about this way? Let me just move this here and we'll look at it again. And this is another way you could do it. Maybe you're going to add 2 first. So you're going to go 26 plus 35, right? We know 6 and 5 is an 11. We leave the extra 1.